ever seen a dog so ancient that even Marco Polo wrote about it? A 2,000-year-old tribal breed was recently rediscovered, and it's now training with national forces. One of these dogs can even climb trees like a cat. Some once fought beside warriors in ancient battles. Another was so sacred it was mummified alongside Egyptian pharaohs. And one, it was owned only by kings. Try stealing it and you'd be severely punished. Others guarded Himalayan temples, while some ran alongside Viking ships. There's even a breed ancient people believed was a gift from God. Some of the gods you'll see in this video are older than the Roman Empire, older than the pyramids, even older than written history, and they still exist today. And the final breed on this list, it might be the oldest dog on Earth. Yet most dog lovers have never even heard its name. Let's dive in. Haofa dog. The Haofa dog, also called the Tangkhul Hui, is a rare hunting breed from Manipur in northeast India. It has been raised for over 2,000 years by the Tangkhul Naga tribe in the hills of Ukhrul and Kamjong. Known for quiet tracking, strong jaws, loyalty, and stamina, Haofas are mostly solid black with occasional white patches on the paws or chest. They have erect ears, often docked at a 45-degree angle, almond-shaped yellowish eyes, and a long muzzle, giving them a bear-like look. By 2023, fewer than 1,000 were left. To protect the breed, the village of Phungcham banned other dogs and started the Phungcham Haofa Lovers Association. They also created the annual Haofa Fanit Festival to celebrate the breed. In 2025, the Indian government began training Haofas with the Assam Rifles for police and guard roles in Jorhat, Assam. This is their first official national role. Though still rare, Haofas are gaining attention as a strong link between tribal tradition and modern India. Hmong dog. The Hmong dog is a rare and ancient breed still living with tribal families in the mountains between Vietnam and China. This dog has been part of Hmong culture for over 1,000 years. It's small to medium in size, muscular, and has thick fur, perfect for mountain life. Its curled tail and fox-like face give it a wild yet friendly look. These dogs aren't just pets, they're guardians, hunters, and spiritual symbols. In Hmong beliefs, they are protectors of the soul. For centuries, they've guarded villages from snakes and wild animals. Most people outside Asia didn't even know this breed existed until 2024, when a few viral TikToks showed them climbing cliffs and playing with kids in remote villages. Since then, dog lovers across the world have started searching for more about them. Still, they remain incredibly rare outside their homeland. The Hmong dog is living proof that tribal culture, tradition, and animal companionship can survive even in the modern age. Telomeian dog. This dog doesn't just walk, it climbs. The Telomeian is believed to be over 2,000 years old and was bred by indigenous tribes in the rainforests of Malaysia. What makes it truly unique is its monkey-like behavior. It can climb ladders and trees to reach the wooden huts where its owners live. Skills developed out of necessity in jungle life. Small, agile, and alert, the Telomeian has pricked ears, short fur, and a curled tail, often reddish-brown or cream in color. It was unknown to the outside world until the 1960s, when anthropologists brought a pair back to the US for study. Only a few dozen purebred Telomeians exist today, and mostly in Malaysia. They remain extremely rare online, with very few videos available, even in 2025. Indigenous families still raise them for pest control and security. For those who find one, the Telomeian is a glimpse into pre-modern life, shaped not by humans, but by the wild forests it still calls home. Mudi dog. The Mudi is one of Hungary's best-kept secrets. With roots going back nearly 1,000 years, this ancient sheepdog worked alongside farmers in the countryside, herding sheep, protecting livestock, and even chasing off wild boars. It's believed to have evolved naturally from other Hungarian herding dogs like the Puli and Pumi, developing into its own breed through centuries of farm work, not formal breeding. What makes the Mudi special is its rare mix of intelligence, bravery, and energy. It's small to medium in size, but can control a flock with just its stare and movement. The Mudi's coat is one of its most eye-catching features, wavy or curly and often in rare merle colors with blue or odd-colored eyes. These dogs aren't widely known until recently, but in 2022, the American Kennel Club officially recognized the Mudi, and interest has grown since. Still, it's a rare breed even in Hungary. The Mudi is fast, sharp, loyal, and quietly one of the smartest herding dogs alive today. Mexican Hairless Dog. The Xoloitzcuintli, or Xolo, is one of the oldest and rarest dog breeds in the Americas, dating back over 3,000 years. It was sacred to the Aztecs, Toltecs, and Maya, who believed it guided souls to the afterlife. Clay figures of Xolos have been found in temples and graves, especially in Colima and Oaxaca. Early Xolos were shorter and stockier than today's dogs, with fewer wrinkles and simpler features. Their hairless bodies developed naturally to help them survive in hot weather. Ancient Aztecs kept them as pets, bed warmers, protectors, and healing companions, believing their warm skin helped treat pain like arthritis. Modern Xolos are slimmer and more elegant. They come in 3 sizes: toy, miniature, and standard. Most are hairless, though some have coats, and skin colors range from black to slate gray, often with freckles. The breed nearly went extinct in the 1900s, but artists like Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo helped save it. In 2011, it became Mexico's national dog and even appeared in Disney's Coco. If you enjoyed this, you'll love our video on 25 extinct dog breeds that made a surprising return. Go check it out. Irish Wolfhound. The Irish Wolfhound is one of the tallest and oldest dog breeds in the world. In ancient Ireland, they stood beside warriors in battle. Records from 391 AD mention them as gifts to Roman consuls. Back then, they were bigger, leaner, and bred for war. They were strong enough to pull warriors from horseback during ancient battles, guarded forts, and hunted large animals, especially wolves, which gave them their name. Only nobles were allowed to own them, and Celtic warriors often showed them on jewelry and banners. When wolves went extinct in Ireland, the breed lost its job and nearly vanished by the 1800s. Captain George Graham saved them by crossing Scottish deerhounds and other large dogs to bring back the ancient look. Today's Irish Wolfhounds are slightly less muscular but still over 32 inches tall. They have a more refined look but are still loyal and calm. In 2023, their noble appearance made them popular in movies and shows. Celebrities like Liam Neeson now own them, keeping their warrior spirit alive in peaceful homes. Thai Ridgeback, Thailand. This striking dog has a visible line of hair running backward down its spine, a natural mohawk that makes it look like a temple statue. The breed has existed in eastern Thailand for over 1,000 years and was mainly used by villagers for guarding homes and hunting wild boar. Because it was isolated in remote areas, the breed stayed pure and unchanged for centuries. Ancient scrolls and artwork from the Ayutthaya Kingdom show dogs resembling today's Thai Ridgeback. Its muscular build, deep chest, and strong legs give it a powerful and elegant appearance. Thai folklore says they were protectors of travelers and temple grounds. In the 1990s, efforts began to standardize and promote the breed outside Thailand. It has since gained slow but steady popularity in Japan, Europe, and even Hollywood. One was featured in a 2022 action film. The Thai Ridgeback is still rare, but highly respected for its loyalty, intelligence, and natural guarding instinct. It's one of the last primitive breeds to survive modern times without much human. Azawakh dog. The Azawakh is a tall, thin, and elegant sighthound from the Sahel region of West Africa, especially Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. This breed is over 1,000 years old and was kept by nomadic tribes like the Tuareg. They were used to guard camps and chase gazelles across the desert. Ancient cave art shows dogs with long legs, deep chests, and slim bodies, just like today's Azawakh. In the past, they were even thinner due to harsh desert life and had sharper features. Today's Azawakhs, especially those bred in Europe and the US, are slightly more refined, but still look close to the original. Their skin is so thin that bones and veins are visible, helping them stay cool. Though rare outside Africa, they are gaining attention for their royal look and graceful movement. The Fédération Cynologique Internationale recognized them in 1981, and the American Kennel Club accepted them in 2020. In their homeland, Azawakhs are still used for guarding and companionship, keeping their ancient purpose alive. Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff is more than just a dog, it's a living legend. This ancient breed has guarded Himalayan villages and monasteries for over 2,500 years. In the past, they were massive, wild-looking, and fearless, protecting homes, livestock, and temples. People believed they carried the spirit of guardian deities. Marco Polo once described them as tall as a donkey and strong enough to stand against wild predators like leopards. Only monks, kings, or tribal leaders could own them. Modern Tibetan Mastiffs are more domesticated, but still look powerful, with thick manes and tails curled over their backs. Long ago, they were bred to survive harsh climates, with rough coats and strong muscles. Today, they're seen as status symbols, especially in China, where one sold for nearly $2 million in 2014. They're more trainable now, but still very protective and independent. In 2022, Tibetan villages began reviving pure bloodlines to keep their ancient heritage alive. Basenji. The Basenji is often called the oldest true dog breed in existence. Its roots trace back over 6,000 years to the Congo Basin in Central Africa. Ancient cave paintings from Libya show hunting dogs with upright ears, tightly curled tails, and elegant bodies, matching the Basenji almost perfectly. Pharaohs in Egypt even mummified these dogs and buried them with treasure, showing their royal status. Originally used to flush small game out of bushes and track animals silently, the Basenji didn't bark. It made yodel-like sounds called baroos. This made them perfect stealth hunters.
Sometimes they sound like this. Or like this.
Early Basenjis had slightly shorter limbs and thicker bones, but their behavior hasn't changed much. They're still known for being quiet, fast, clean, and independent, almost cat-like. Modern Basenjis look nearly the same, though selective breeding has enhanced their color patterns and coat quality. The breed reached England in the 1920s, but many died from disease until the 1930s when successful litters were raised. Kangal dog. The Kangal is one of the oldest livestock guardian dogs, with roots going back over 1,200 years. It was developed in Turkey's rugged Anatolian region, where harsh weather and threats from wolves, bears, and jackals shaped it into a brave protector. In ancient times, Kangals were bigger and heavier, built more for strength than speed. Their thick double coat, strong jaws, and long legs made them perfect for guarding open pastures. Over time, breeding made them slightly leaner and more athletic, but key traits stayed the same. Today's Kangals still have a powerful look with a big head, curled tail, and tan coat with a black mask. They are still used by Turkish Shepherds and are known worldwide for having one of the strongest bite forces of any dog. In recent years, they've gained attention on social media and in documentaries, often shown facing off with predators. In 2022, Turkey declared the Kangal a national treasure, honoring its long history and loyal service. Talking about ancient dogs, you can also check out our video on These Dogs Don't Fear Lions, Bears, or even Wolves. It's unbelievable. Saluki. The Saluki is one of the oldest dog breeds in the world, dating back over 7,000 years. Known as the Royal Dog of Egypt, it was considered a gift from God. Ancient carvings, pottery, and tomb paintings in Sumer in Egypt show slim, long-legged dogs chasing prey, just like the Saluki. Pharaohs and Middle Eastern royalty loved them so much that Salukis were mummified and buried with gold and silk. Back then, they were leaner and faster, used for hunting gazelles and hares in the desert. Their long legs and padded feet helped them run on hot sand. Today, they still look much the same, graceful, deep-chested, narrow-headed, and silky-eared, but are often taller and bred for elegance. Bedouins still use them for hunting, but many now live as quiet, noble pets or show dogs. They rarely bark and act calm and reserved. The breed was recognized in England in 1923 and by the American Kennel Club in 1929. Queen Elizabeth and Grace Kelly both admired Salukis. Neapolitan Mastiff. The Neapolitan Mastiff dates back to ancient Rome, where it was known as the molasses dog. These massive dogs guarded palaces, estates, and even fought in arenas. Roman soldiers took them into battle, and their large, wrinkled bodies and fierce looks were enough to scare enemies. Statues and records show they looked like today's Neapolitan Mastiff, but bulkier and more aggressive. Over time, their job changed from fighter to home guardian. Modern Neapolitan Mastiffs still have wrinkled skin, droopy faces, and huge bodies, but they are slightly slimmer and much calmer. They are now known for protecting homes, not fighting. After World War II, the breed nearly went extinct, but Italian breeder Piero Scanziani helped save it in 1946. Since then, its popularity has grown, though it's still rare outside Europe. The breed is loved for its loyalty, strength, and size. Even today, celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion have posted with similar Mastiff breeds, showing this ancient dog still turns heads. Norwegian Elkhound. The Norwegian Elkhound is a dog that once ran with Viking ships. Archaeologists found Elkhound remains buried in Viking graves over 1,000 years old. That's how much these dogs were valued. In the past, they were used to hunt big animals like elk and even bears in the snowy forests of Norway. Back then, they had thicker bodies, stronger jaws, and were bred mostly for toughness, not looks. Their job was to follow the scent, bark loudly to keep the prey in place, and never back down, even when facing danger. Today's Elkhounds still have that spirit, but they've changed a bit. Their bodies are a bit leaner, and their faces look more gentle compared to old drawings and preserved remains. They are still gray with curled tails and thick fur, perfect for cold climates. Norwegian families now keep them more as family pets or show dogs, though some are still trained for hunting. Chinese Shar-Pei. The Chinese Shar-Pei is known for its deep wrinkles, blue-black tongue, and long history. The breed dates back over 2,000 years, possibly to the Han Dynasty. It was originally a farm dog in southern China, used for hunting, guarding, and even fighting. Ancient Chinese statues and tomb figures show dogs with broad muzzles and thick skin folds. Much like the Shar-Pei today, back then they were leaner, more athletic, and had fewer wrinkles. In the 20th century, Western breeders focused on enhancing their wrinkles, making them more unique but less practical. After the Communist Revolution, the breed almost vanished. In the 1970s, only a few were left. A Hong Kong businessman named Matgo Law helped save them by sending some to the US. The breed survived and became popular as a show dog. Celebrities like Queen Latifah and Sharon Stone have owned Shar-Peis. Sloughi, North Africa, is a hunting dog that has lived with Berber tribes in North Africa for over 2,000 years. You can still find them in Morocco, Tunisia, and Algeria. This breed is tall, skinny, and fast, perfect for chasing wild game across open desert land. They were often used to hunt gazelles and hares and are known for their quiet speed and loyalty. In North African mosaics and carvings dating back to Roman times, Sloughi-like dogs are clearly shown beside hunters. The breed became a symbol of status for desert nobility. They are extremely sensitive and form strong bonds with one person. French colonial records from the 1800s even mention the Sloughi as a valuable gift among tribal leaders. Today, the breed is still active but rare outside its home region. A few breeders in Europe and the US are working to protect it, and it's slowly gaining attention in dog sports. Even though most people have never heard of it, the Sloughi is a living relic of ancient desert life and aristocratic hunting culture. Tang Dog, China. This ancient Chinese breed dates back more than 1,300 years to the Tang Dynasty, one of China's most powerful and culturally rich eras. Tang dogs were kept as loyal companions and home protectors. They're known for their round faces, curled tails, and a quiet strength that made them ideal temple guardians. Some even believe they inspired the stone guardian statues placed outside traditional Chinese gates. They are calm, clean, and extremely loyal, traits that have survived the centuries. Though the breed is rare outside its native region of southern China, Tang dogs are still cherished by locals who view them as living links to their past. In recent years, dog lovers in Hong Kong and Guangzhou have launched small campaigns to preserve this breed. Xoloitzcuintli. The Xoloitzcuintli, or Bohemian Shepherd, has guarded Czech lands since the 14th century. It was bred by the Chow people who were ordered by the king to protect the border between Bohemia and Bavaria. These dogs were more than pets. They were national defenders. Old art and records show black dogs with tan markings standing beside soldiers and towers. Back then, they had longer legs, sharper snouts, and rougher wolf-like coats to handle tough terrain and spot enemies. For centuries, they worked in remote villages, guarding farms and herding sheep. During World War II, their numbers dropped and the breed nearly vanished. In the 1980s, Czech breeders revived them, using local dogs with the right traits. Today's Xoloitzcuintli is a bit shorter and fluffier, but still smart, loyal, and protective. They're still rare outside the Czech Republic, but demand is growing for service work. In 2019, they joined the AKC's Foundation Stock Service, gaining global attention as one of Europe's oldest working dog breeds. Which breed shocked you the most, or did we miss one? Tell us in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.